Dude, this is dope. I might go over to the house. Hey, like, we need the fringe music of like. This is me doing dishes. This is. Oh my god. Yeah, Sean.
What's up, guys? So, figured I'd show you the RV that we got. I just got it the other day, kind of on a shoestring budget, $4,000. But yeah, I mean, it seems to have ran fine. I haven't really drove it far. We're gonna give it a go. This is it though. I have not done anything to it really. This is how I got it, the paint. Give you a quick tour. Here we go. So you can see the captain's seat. A little worn, but clean at least, right? The previous owner did take out the other bench that was there. Some storage underneath here. Upgraded fireplace. Decent sized fridge. Kitchen area. Bed. Bathroom. Again, nothing fancy. It does need wiped down. And I do plan on doing some remodeling. Some upgrades. So I'll keep you guys posted on how that ends up. What do you guys think? Is this doable? I'm going from a 2-bedroom duplex with a garage to living in that. I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. So I'll be honest with you guys, as of late, I've just been going through a lot of mental burnout. Financially just struggling. I've been starting to fall behind on a lot of different bills, and it was just like I was treading water at this point. Work was burning me out. My morale was just not where it needed to be. And besides my full-time job, I was just really trying to keep up with client requests for my web design stuff and my graphic design stuff, along with my personal passion projects. And the truth is, I just wanted to have a lot more freedom to focus on traveling, playing pool, working on my online projects. But the finances and the burnout from work, it was just kind of just winning that war, and it's been tough. But anyways, I've got a group chat with a couple of my buddies. I've got a couple group chats, but one specifically was with my buddies Stevie and Zach. It's these guys had proposed the idea of living in a van, and to be honest, I'd thought a lot about that in prior years. I watched a lot of videos of people doing it, and at one point I had even bought a van myself to try to convert it to be one of those people. I just didn't have the knowledge to build a van out to be livable. I didn't, like I said, I'd watched the YouTube videos, but just working with power tools is not something that I've done a lot of, and I just didn't have the resources to try. So it just didn't happen. So the next possibility was, would I do an RV? I mean, RVs are a little bit more put together right out of the gate. I think that I could handle the basic modifications of remodeling one if I really wanted to pursue that. So that was definitely a possibility. And then finally, the challenge question was, given the opportunity, would I actually do it? Would I do the thing that we talk about? I mean, everybody says that, hey, if I had the opportunity to go out and travel and do everything that, I talk about doing, I'd absolutely, would I walk the walk? Because that would mean that I would sell 95% of my belongings probably. That was a lot to wrap my head around when you think about like everything that I have. Like the other side of it was, I don't have a spouse, I don't have kids. My current job is hybrid remote. So Stevie and Zach and myself, we put our heads together. We started looking for for options, and we wanted to stay within like the $4,000 range. So we finally found an RV that was listed on Facebook for $5,500. And what's crazy is like we had looked all over Central Illinois and Indiana. We had seen a few different options that were like 2 or 3 hours away, 4 hours away, but we just couldn't get anybody to answer. And lo and behold, this person has an RV that's like 20 minutes away, $5,500. And so I go and look at the RV and talk to this guy, and I just give him a cash offer of $4,000, and he took it. That is kind of where this adventure has begun. So when I got this RV, one of the first things I did was take these photos, and then I prompted ChatGPT to renovate the interior based on the style that I had hoped for, so I could get a better idea of what it could look like. So here's what it came up with. And as you can see, it's going to take some work, but I like the concept. We may make some adjustments as we go, but what do you guys think? Okay, so one of the bigger acquisitions that is going to help me along on this adventure came in today, and I'm pretty excited about it. Been waiting for about a week for it. VTO Man, a super safe power station. Here we go. Oh God, I made that way too complicated. It is the VTO Man Flash 1500, Flash Speed 1500. I'm really excited about this thing because it can put out a lot of power. Wow. Okay, that's cool. Comes with some cool decals. Okay. So this specific one, battery capacity is 1,548 watts, 3,000 cycles, 1,500 watt with 3,000 peak in total. Comes with several different USB ports. Looks like 6 in total. Lots of inputs. So pretty excited to try this out overall. So that's what we're looking at. Not too shabby. So one of the more tedious tasks of doing all this is slowly getting rid of all the larger possessions, even the little possessions, because all this stuff really has to go. And you can kind of see, like, I've started moving all this crap and just going through it. It's a chaotic mess. Obviously keeping the e-bike for the adventure, that's going to be my commuter bike for whenever I'm in a spot and I don't want to drive the RV around a city or something like that. The commuter bike, the e-bike, I guess, if you will. I did not originally get it with, that in mind, but I think it makes sense. But anyway, other things that I've got to get rid of. There's that bump box. I still haven't decided how I'm gonna store all of my trophies, guitars. I think I'm just gonna give away these garage couches. Don't mind her. I don't know what her name is today. Well, someone is coming to look at this treadmill here in a little bit. Hopefully they take that. At one point in time, I had considered doing like a pop-up food tent type thing. So that's why I have this commercial equipment, and I never did. So, man, just so much stuff that I have to get rid of. And this is just the stuff in the garage. Like, there's still stuff in the living room that I still have to manage. Someone's gonna come pick up my TV at some point. God, so much stuff though. Just downsizing is just an overwhelming task. So hopefully I have this all cleared out by December. We'll see. It's kind of creeping up. It's kind of creeping up, man. All right, so anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. Appreciate you guys watching. I know it was probably a little bit anticlimactic, and hopefully I have more updates for you going forward, but it is a bit of a learning process as far as just filming in general, and then of course working on the RV itself, and then just managing time and work, just getting everything done. It just feels like my mind is just everywhere at this point, but I will have more updates soon to come. I think in the next episode I'll be going to Kentucky. I don't know how many more updates on the RV I'll have by then, but I hope I have some. I've also accepted the fact that this is it's a process and I just have to trust it. So again, I just appreciate everyone and their support through the whole thing, and I'll see you in the next episode.